Good morning to all. I am Dr. B. Sendil Kumar, Assistant Professor of Statistics and IQAC Coordinator of Periyar E.V.R College. We welcome you all for this webinar. I take this opportunity to thank our Principal Madam Dr. J. Sukanti for her continuous support. Libraries are essential in a process of giving citizens access to knowledge. In digital times, they are needed more than ever before. Libraries are the places where you can expect smart and clear answers to even most difficult questions. Google can bring you back 1 lakh answers to the librarian can bring you back the right one. When you are absolutely positively have to know, ask a librarian. Today, we have a national level webinar on NLIST and NDLI organized by Department of Library Science in association with IQAC. I thank Dr. R. Parthasarathi, our librarian, and the resource person Dr. Abu for choosing this topic for the benefit of the research scholars. Now I hand over the session to Dr. R. Parthasarathi to deliver welcome address.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Good morning to one and all. I am Dr. R. Parthasarathi, librarian, E.V.R College, Trichy, 23. First of all, I would like to thank our beloved principal, Dr. J. Sukanti Madam, to give this great opportunity to conduct this national level webinar. Now, I would like to thank to Dr. Sendil Kumar, Assistant Professor Statistics, and IQAC coordinator and IQAC members. I am also welcome and thank to Dr. P. Sivakumar, Associate Professor Physics, and Dr. D. Kandavel sir, and my friends, Dr. K. Chandra, librarian, NLIST College, Chennai, and Dr. S. Dharma, librarian, Bharati Women's College, Chennai. Now I welcome all colleagues and my friends and participants. Thanks for great response to our college to conduct the national webinar on NLIST and NDLI. Thank you. Now I hand over the section to Dr. J. Sukanti, Principal Madam, to inaugural address. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone gathered in the webinar on NLIST Library Science. I welcome each and everyone and thank Dr. Parthasarathi, librarian of our college, and B. Sendil Kumar and D. Sendil Kumar of IQAC. And I thank all the staff members who have joined in E.V.R College and various colleges in India, I supposed to say. Congratulations all. This is a rare opportunity in library science. The webinar is being conducted. Yesterday, DCE has activated a WhatsApp group, DCE Academic. In this, secondly, I have quoted this post. I have posted this webinar notice. So everybody has congratulated me. Library science has been organized a webinar. Very congratulated to Dr. Sukanti Madam, and that's why the messages I have to say. So, this is the library science, one of the energy resources center. Energy resource center, being energy resource center, all should go and visit library. We have to take notes and we have marvelous notes are available. We cannot gather, we cannot read and memorize. We can list it down and we can go through many times, we can memorize. By compulsion, coming here we are going to inaugurate PG library hour and MPhil library hour. Hereafter, compulsorily we have force the students to go to library. They have to go, use the library. They have to choose the book, and even they can take home. They can bring it back to library. This more we have practiced. We have spoken to with each other at the librarian. So this is the ancient college. This is more than 100 years college. So we are organizing first time the webinar, and we are the NLIST library we have. We have organized the NLIST and National Digital Library in contrary with library establishment of the NLIST department. So it is the opportunity being provided by E.V.R college to national level. It's one of the best resource. So that librarian, resource person, Dr. Abu Sir, is also from Central University of Punjab. I think he is also from Tamil Nadu. But while the opportunity is given by library science, I think all should go through the webinar and enrich your knowledge in library science and towards the NLIST program. I wish you all good luck and wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. This is the great opportunity to the library and the library professionals, our beloved principals. Once again, thanks. Now, introduction to our chief guest, Dr. Abu K.S., Assistant Professor in NLIST, Central University of Punjab. First of all, I thank to Dr. Abu giving this opportunity to acceptance to conduct the national level webinar. Once again, thanks to Dr. Abu. He is very young and energetic person. First, I would like to insist the characteristics of the Abu sir. He is very energetic person. His speak is what is how to say? He is express speech, but it is acceptable. He has so many achievements in his career. He has completed UG and PG degree in Allahabad University, and he has completed PhD at Bathinda University. He is famous with e-learning, LMS, that is Moodle, and e-content development and web hostings. He has published more than articles in indexed journals, and he has received South Asia LIS Award 2019. He got Best Paper Production Award more time. So he contribute more to our LIS profession. Thank you to acceptance, Dr. Abu sir. Now I hand over this session to our resource person. Please go ahead, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again, Dr. Abu sir. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, sir. I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir, visible.
Thank you, sir. So thank you very much, sir. I am highly obliged by this wonderful introduction, and thank you very much. Most respected management, organizers of this webinar, faculty members, and beloved participants, a very joyful morning to all of you. At the outset, I thank Periyar E.V.R College, especially Bathinda for giving me this opportunity to meet you all in this online platform. Further, I would personally like to thank Dr. Ramaswamy sir, librarian M.M. College, for lending his support as and when required. So the topic given to me is NLIST resources and NDLI, National Digital Library of India. So let me commence the session. So before that, I'll just switch on my camera. So So you see, the use of technology is increasing with every passing day, and each one of us depends on technology for some or other purposes. So technology is being used by every section of the society and business forms. So everywhere we talk about technology, even let it be in education or in research and teaching learning, where we tend to use lots of e-resources. So these e-resources which can be available in two ways, namely online and offline. So we can classify these e-resources into a set of free resources where you can download and use it for free, and on the other side paid, commercial or subscribed resources which can be used only with a subscription, usually which is paid in the form of a fee. So then we have open educational resources, the resources which have been exclusively designed for faculty members, students, researchers, for teaching, learning and research purposes. So today in this presentation, we are going to discuss about two important e-resource tools. One is NLIST e-resource package and other is NDLI, National Digital Library of India. So let me sum up the slide. There are two kinds of e-resources. One is open access and other is subscribed, and they can be accessed via both online as well as offline mode. Then finally we have OERs for teaching, learning and research purposes. So we will be able to limit to high quality content, target-oriented, authentic literature from private e-resource vendors. But there is a problem. The problem is that all the institutions may not be able to purchase or subscribe to all these privately available commercial e-resource packages. So what is the solution? As an institution, we would like to get costly e-resources at a discounted price with the single platform search accessibility, that too at an affordable, cheaper rate, that to 24/7 throughout the year access with minimum infrastructure. All these things are possible. Yes, friends, it's definitely possible because of the birth of consortium. So what is consortium? Consortium is nothing but a cooperative effort where a group of libraries come together. They talk with the publishers, they bargain the products and get the products at a cheaper rate for all the members. In India, there are lots and lots of consortia. Some of them are Forum for Resource Sharing in Astronomy, DAE Consortium, Department of Atomic Energy Consortium, IIM Libraries Consortia, CSIR E-Journal Consortia, Indus AICT Consortia, Health Information Network Consortia, and UTC Infonet Digital Library Consortium. So these are some of the common consortiums for India. So in the year 2016, UGC Infonet Digital Library Consortium, NLIST and Indus AICT Consortium are merged together and a separate new consortium was formed. What was the name of the new consortium? It was known as E-Sindhu. In E-Sindhu, there is a separate package which is meant for arts and science colleges. That package is called as NLIST. So NLIST stands for National Library and Information Services Infrastructure for Scholarly Content. It was funded by MHRD under the National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology Program to extend access for colleges which are covered under 12B of UGC Act. So NLIST is meant for arts and science colleges. It is a special package meant for arts and science colleges. That's it. So where is the headquarters of NLIST? Actually, the servers of NLIST are being deployed from InfluNet Center. InfluNet stands for Information and Library Network, Gandhinagar. So NLIST operates from InfluNet Center, Gujarat, Gandhinagar. So how can I access all the resources which are available in this particular NLIST package? It's very simple. Your institution has to apply by submitting an application form to the NLIST. Then NLIST will send the invoice containing the price details with the terms and conditions. Then you have to make the payment. After that, your college administrator will get the username, password, and then the administrator will create a list of authenticated users, and the list will be sent to the InfluNet Center, and the login credentials for all the users will be sent by InfluNet. Once you activate the login credentials, you are good to go, where you can remotely access all these resources with the help of an internet connection without any physical barrier. So this is how you access all the resources which are available at NLIST. So is there any limits to the number of users who can subscribe resources simultaneously? No, there is no such limits to the number of users, simultaneous users or concurrent users who can access and subscribe resources simultaneously. There is no such limit. So what are the subjects that are covered under NLIST program? NLIST basically covers subjects related to pure sciences, applied sciences, social sciences and humanities, which includes linguistics and languages. E-resources in engineering, agriculture and medicine are not covered under NLIST program. As I mentioned earlier, it is purely meant for arts and science colleges of 12B Act of UGC. So can I share my login and ID and password with my friends? No, you are not supposed to share your login credentials with your colleagues or friends, because if you are using your username and password to access NLIST, your access time, pages used, IP address, downloads will be counted and search histories will be tracked. Hence, it is advisable not to share your login credentials to your friends or colleagues. So I have already mentioned where and how to access NLIST. So which are the colleges that are eligible to avail the services of NLIST? As I mentioned earlier, all the colleges which are covered under 12B of UGC Act and certain non-aided colleges excluding agriculture, engineering, management, medical, pharmacy, dentistry and nursing are eligible to avail the services of NLIST. So what are the resources that are available in NLIST? NLIST provides access to more than 6,000 full-text e-journals, which are being provided by all these publishers, starting from American Institute of Physics, Annual Reviews, Economic and Political Weekly, Indian Journals, Institute of Physics, JSTOR, Oxford University Press, Royal Society of Chemistry, H.W. Wilson, and Cambridge University Press. So what about ebooks? NLIST provide access to 33 lakhs of ebooks. Yes, you heard me right, 33 lakhs of ebooks from Springer, starting from Cambridge Books Online, EBSCO host net library, Springer ebooks, Sage Publications, Taylor and Francis ebooks, McGraw-Hill, and so on. So NLIST, these are the sources that are provided by NLIST in terms of journals and ebooks. So what do you mean by bibliographical database? Bibliographical database contains reference to articles that are published in journals, conference proceedings, or even chapters in books. So NLIST subscribes to Max ScienceNet that covers reviews of articles in mathematics from the year 1944 onwards. So before we show a practical demo of NLIST, we should learn about the things that are permitted with the usage of NLIST and what are the things that are not permitted with the usage of NLIST. So what is permitted? Going to NLIST, viewing, downloading, copying, printing and saving a copy of search results, it's absolutely permitted. If you want to download an individual article, you can download, copy and print it. It is permitted. If you are using the resources of NLIST for educational purpose, for your teaching learning, for private study and clinical purpose, it is absolutely permitted. If you want to send a copy of article taken from NLIST to another authorized user, it's absolutely permitted. Similarly, if you want to post an URL of available article in NLIST, that is also permitted. So these are the things that are permitted with the usage of NLIST e-resources. So what are the things that are not permitted actually? You cannot carry out automatic downloading or bulk downloading using API or other artificial intelligence mechanism. Similarly, systematic downloading or printing of entire journal issues are not permitted. You cannot download the entire issue of a particular journal. That is not permitted. Using your e-resources for commercial gain is also not permitted. You are not supposed to send NLIST e-resources to unauthorized users by any means. That's what I mentioned earlier. You are not supposed to share your login credentials to colleagues or your peer. Instead, what you can do, you can share the URL of an article This will direct them to the NLIST website where the authenticated user alone can access the resources. So these are the things that are concerned with the permission or non-permitted with regards to the usage of NLIST e-resources. So now we will, enough of theory part, we will now go and see the practical aspect of NLIST e-resources. Let's see what NLIST can do to you practically. We will see a practical demo, exhaustive demo of NLIST e-resources. So what do? Go to Google and type NLIST and you will get this particular website, nlist.inflebnet.ac.in. In the home page that you can see 2 rows of menu. The top row has 4 items, namely college admin login, licenses and fair use, frequently asked questions or FAQs, and downloads. Similarly, when you come to the second row, there are menus such as home, about, members, register, e-resources, and search. So let's see what each and every menu will be able to do it for you. So first we will look at the home menu. So this is the home page where you can see NLIST resources who are eligible on the login menu for register members. So when you scroll down, there is a menu for college administrator. Most probably the librarian will be the administrator and they will be able to log in from this particular page. Here you can see the summary statistics of how many colleges have benefited from the services of NLIST. And here they tell you about the top 10 colleges that have efficiently exploited the resources of NLIST to their benefits. So when you scroll down, when you come to the bottom of the page, you have information about useful links, other links, contact information, and email particulars. So now we will see the menus from the top and the bottom rows one by one in detail. So next is about menu. So now we will see the about menu. When you click this about menu, you will get information about NLIST program. So what NLIST is about, as I already mentioned at the theoretical part of my slide. So the third one is members menu. So if you click this members menu, you will understand how to join NLIST, how to get the college status, what are the rules if a college wants to join NLIST and what are the procedures they have to follow. In simple, the rules and regulations to join NLIST resource package. So this is where you get the details about how to join. And then you can also find the membership status of a particular college as well. So if you want to search about a particular college, whether they are member of NLIST program or not, you can search here. So let me show an example. For example, I typed your name, your esteemed college, Periyar E.V.R college. You see, I got the details of Periyar E.V.R college. This is how you can find out whether your college has subscribed to NLIST or not. So here you can see your college has subscribed. You can see in the green color in the third row, status access enabled. That means your college has successfully subscribed to NLIST program. Fine. So similarly, you can also search for colleges based on their states of existence also. For example, in Tamil Nadu, you can see there are 292 colleges that are enrolled in NLIST program. You can browse and have a look at the list of all these 292 colleges separately. For example, I typed, let me say, Laila College. I can see the particulars of Laila College, like when they have registered and when they have been verified and what is their current status and so on. So these many details I can get and I can search the colleges based on their states of existence as well. So now we will, let me take a halt here, break here. Now we will come back to the rows from the first column. So what is the first option? That is a college administrator. The college administrator login is where the administrator can log in to avail the services of NLIST. So I will show an example with your esteemed Periyar institution, Periyar College itself. So after typing the login credentials here, I just click the login. You see the dashboard of Periyar College is visible. Where you can see the details about the college, name of the college, name of the principal, details of administrator and the technical person as well. So as I said, in most of the cases, librarian will be the administrator. So here you can also see in the next slide, these are the details of users of NLIST from Periyar College. there are 151 users from your college, and they are categorized into different types based on active users, expired users, and pending users. So based on this, this column, you can say that which member have been actively using NLIST e-resources to their maximum benefits. So this is how the college can find out which staff member or which student have been effectively using the resources of NLIST. So second one is license and fair use. Here they talk about what are the licenses or what are the fair use policies you have to adopt when you download NLIST, when you download resources from NLIST and using it for your educational or teaching learning purposes. So then comes the FAQs, frequently asked questions, where they list all the predefined important questions along with their answers as well. So the last menu in the first column is the, it is a downloads menu where you can download NLIST brochure, administrator manual, and so on. Apart from that, you can download the list of journals which are available by these publishers. For example, I would like to know what are the journals that are published by American Institute of Physics. You can see there are 18 titles, right? I want to know about the list of titles. So what I do, I just click on the download button. You see the entire list will be downloaded as TSV file. TSV file is nothing but a tab separated value file, which you can always open it in an Excel sheet, where you can see the list of 18 journals that are published by American Institute of Physics, AIP. So there are two more menus in the second row. One is e-resources and another is search menu. So let's discuss about these two menus in detail. So when I click on e-resources, it will display the name of the e-journal providers, how many titles they are providing, and their corresponding URL as well. Similarly, when I scroll down, I will get the name of ebook providers, how many ebooks they are providing, and their corresponding URLs as well. So here, I would like to give you two examples. The first example is how to search for contents from a journal in a vendor site. So before we get into that, you need to understand, please understand, whenever you are trying to log into NLIST using your authorized login credentials, you will be approaching the servers of NLIST where they will authenticate you, and once you are authenticated, they will let you in where you can directly go to the publisher's website, and from there you can search and download the required information. So let me show you how we can do that. So I just clicked the e-resource menu and I got this list about the journals. So when I clicked on the URL of American Institute of Physics, http://journal.aip.org, when I click it, it will redirect me. And again, when I click it, it will asking me for the username and password, and whatever your college administrator has given you, you have to type the same. So after logging in, you will be able to reach the site of American Institute of Physics. So here you can go through the list of all the journals. If you want to search for a particular journal, you can click for a particular journal. For example, I would like to search for the contents of this particular journal, Journal of Mathematical Physics. See, when I click it, I can get the table of contents and bibliographical details. So I want to browse the issue of May 2020. See, all the articles of May 2020 issues can be seen and downloaded. So you can see under each article there are 4 icons like show abstract, PDF, add to favorite, and share and export citations. So if you click on show abstract, you can read the abstract of this particular article, and if you click on the icon adjacent, blue color icon adjacent to PDF, it will take you to the full text PDF format where you can download it. You can also share information about this article by clicking on the share button. You can share it either through email, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. You can also recommend this article to your librarian or to your friend. This is very much possible in NLIST. Similarly, you can also export citations based on certain filters. So what are those filters? Either for the chosen article or the references which are cited in this article, and even both the chosen article as well as the references that are cited according to a requirement. You can export these citations in all these formats. So when you want to add an item as favorites, AIP is asking you to sign in. When you click on sign in, there you can register using your demographic details. So once you have registered, they will send a confirmation link to your mail ID where you need to activate it. And once you have activated, you can log in and access your dashboard. You can see the welcome details here at the top of the presentation. Now this is my home page. So I click on personal details and click on personal details. Where I can type all the personal information about me. Similarly, you can also create alerts. There are 3 types of alerts where you can create. Namely, creating alerts for journals, alerts for newsletters, and alerts for topics as well. These AIP has 18 titles, as I mentioned earlier, right? So out of these 18 journal articles, whatever journal in which you want to have an alert, you can choose that particular journal. As soon as a new issue is published in that particular journal, you will get a notification in your registered mail ID. So even you can create alerts for various newsletters which are published by AIP, and similarly you can create alerts for specific topics as well, which are covered by AIP. For example, if I want alert on electronics or photonics or whatever topic of my interest, I can create an alert accordingly. So then comes Parana. Am I audible to you? Is my presentation visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fine, thank you, sir. So then comes the favorites part. You can add a particular article or a set of articles as your favorites. Not only that, your favorites can be emailed to a friend or downloaded as a citation, and even if you don't want it, you can even delete them also. So when you are searching for any item in AIP, for an example, let me say I'm typing nuclear physics. I got around let me say 3 lakh results. I got around 3 lakh results. I can refine these results using lots of filters like article type or by using topics.
Feedback
I can filter by year of publication or by using topics or by author. So all these filters help you to obtain precise results based on your information requirements. So once you got what you need, you can click save search option. You can click this save search option. So once you save this, it will ask you to name the search, where I named it as nuclear physics, and all the searches, whatever searches was conducted will be stored in the save searches method. Anytime you can come and run the search once again and get all the results. It helps in saving time as you need not to conduct the same search again and again in the platform. So now so far we saw how to look for a journal in a vendor site, how to download, export citations, creating alerts, adding to favorites, and saving your search results. So now we will move on to the second example, where I will explain how to search for a particular book in a vendor site. Sir, I am getting background noises, sir. Can all the participants please mute your mic and camera so that it will be audible for everyone?
Yes, sir. Sir, muted. Sir. You proceed, sir.
Thank you. So, in this example, I will show you how to search for a book in a vendor website. So, similarly, come back to this e-research menu. I clicked on it. I scrolled down to the list of e-book providers. I will find the list of e-book providers along with the titles and their corresponding URLs as well. For example, I would like to search for books published by Sage Publication. So I'm going to click this, I'm going to click this URL, knowledge.sagepub.com. So when I click this, I will be directed to the home page of Sage Publication. And here I just type a keyword, namely SPSS. So what that means, I would like to get e-book on SPSS statistical package. So see, what are the results? I got around 388 ebooks related to SPSS. So in the right hand side, there are certain filters available. You can use these filters to refine your search results. For example, you can confine your research results based on certain content types, such as books or reference sources such as encyclopedias, or if you want to look for source that provide entire collection, and you can download even chapters, or you can even confine your results to specific subjects. For example, if you want SPSS applied to only business point of view, or counseling point of view, or criminology point of view, or education point of view, and so on, you can use these filters to confine and restrict your search results accordingly. So see the result. So see what is the result now? Only 7 books. I want full text books of SPSS that too related only to education. So now I want to download 1 or 2 chapters in these books. How to go ahead? You click on that particular book. It will show you the bibliographical details. If the of the book, in the right hand side, there are two things. One is related titles, and other is 4 blue colored icons. So these related titles will refer you to sources based on your research search topics. So you can click on chapters. All the chapters will be listed one by one. For example, I have selected chapter 4. If you want to download chapter 4, you can click on the download PDF option, which is highlighted in red color. And if you want to see the page number also, you can click show page numbers. And if you want to search for a particular particular keyword in the chapter, you can type the keyword in the search box and look for it also. Or if you want to read the entire chapter, you can read it. As I said earlier, if you want to download it, you can download and save it. Save that also, and you can see the subheadings. What are the subheadings that are available in this particular page also? You see here, I can see the page numbers, or I can go and search for occurrences of any specific keyword from this particular 4th chapter. Apart from that, I can use the navigation tool to go forth and back for this navigation tool. For instance, if I want to go to 3rd chapter or even 5th chapter, I can go. This kind of navigation is also possible. Here they provide a subject index for each and every book in alphabetical order. So these are the 4 icons I was talking about, blue colored icons, and they are used for 4 different purposes. For example, if you want to create a citation for this particular book, you click the first button and you can choose your citation style and copy the citation and export it accordingly. The second button is if you want to add a particular chapter as a favorite, you have to register, as I explained earlier, in the journal search and add your items as favorites and compile them in this list. The third button is for sharing, where you can share information about this book through email, Facebook, LinkedIn, and so on. So the 4th icon is meant for increasing the font size, where we have 3 types of font size, namely small, normal, and large. So depending upon your requirements, you can increase the font size accordingly. So this is how we go and search for a particular book in a vendor site. So the last option available on the second row is the search button, where if you click on the search button, you will see this screen actually. Here you can go and search for e-books or even e-journals. So you can search by title, author, subject, call number, ISBN, ISSN, or keywords. So depending upon these filters, you can search accordingly. For example, I tried artificial intelligence and I want the phrase artificial intelligence to appear in the title field. So I just clicked on search. You see I got around 1071 results that are available for the search query. And here you can format accordingly, such as e-books or to conference proceedings, or to theses or journals, or year of publications, or even details of providers. So using all these filters, you can refine your search results. For example, those 1070 e-books on artificial intelligence, I want to refine this artificial intelligence e-book only to thesis. See, I got only 3 pieces on AI, on artificial intelligence, and all the 3 are listed here one by one. So if I want to refine journals, you can see only one journal is available in this service on artificial intelligence. So this way you can refine your options using the filters to obtain relevant results according to your information needs. So when you click on a particular item, you will be taken to the particular page where you can cite this item, or even you can download the entire article, and even you can find out similar items pertaining to the current item. So this is how you can make use of certain search filters in NLIST. Again, you need to go into the login into the publisher site to access the resource. Or once you agree the terms and conditions, you are permitted to download the book. So this way also you can download instead of referring to a particular journal or a particular provider. So you can search using this federated search option in NLIST, and then you can log in and download the item. So both the ways you can try and access the resources. So in define option with this is, when you click this button to, I want to mention one thing, if you click this button to view above the blue colored icon, when I click this, you will be directed to the login page where you need to enter your login credentials. Apart from that, you can use this advanced search option. Whatever I told you so far, you can use this in advanced search option. So in advanced search option, you can search for multiple fields. That means more than one field. For example, if you want a book written by a particular author and you want a book to be published by a particular publisher, that too in a particular year, you can fill out more than one criteria using this advanced search option. For example, there are 3 fields available here. If you want to add one more field, that just click on this add search field, you will get the fourth search field. In this way, you can search for any number of fields with advanced search option. So one more option is there. When you want to create different groups, where one group and you can add another search groups and combine different searches simultaneously using this advanced search option. So let me show you an example of how to make use of this advanced search. For example, I want a book from a particular author and a particular publisher, that too in a particular language, in a particular file format. You can limit your search accordingly. So remember, all these you can do even before you type your keyword in the search box. So all these things you can do even before you type your keyword in the search box. So even you can limit your search based on certain filters like with or without illustrations, or from a custom range of particular range of years like let me say 2010 to 2020. So and you can use options like search history, advanced search, browse the catalog, and explore channels. So far we saw about what is search history. Now advanced search. Now let me tell you about what is search history. So whatever searches you have conducted so far, whatever search queries you have conducted so far, it will be automatically saved and that can be accessed through this search history. So next is the browser's catalog. In conventional and traditional times, the libraries use physical catalog in the form of hard or books. Similarly, this is an online catalog of NLIST where you can search using filters like call number, topic, nature of document, region, and era. See, for example, I tried call number. You see the results of the call number is based. Usually, the call number is based on a certain scheme of arrangement. Let it be DDC, D by decimal classification arrangement, or Torrent classification, or universal decimal classification. It's based on certain scheme of arrangement. So I tried, social science, which is denoted by the alphabet H. When I clicked on social science, you can see the subdivisions of social science accordingly. For example, I want books on sociology. You see, I clicked on HM, the corresponding alphabet HM, sociology subdivision, and you can see all the 2,489 documents pertaining to sociology as being listed. So this way you can browse by call numbers and topics. Now, when I click on authors, I want authors from India only. So I click on author and then I select region. Then I select India as a particular country and then I select the name of a particular author. That too I want, so you can search for authors who are emanated from India, that too an author named Banerjee. So there are 2 authors with the same name. Similarly, You can search by the topic from a particular era as well. So these are the search results of resources that are related to history in the 19th century. You can also search by the nature of resources depending upon your needs, like whether you are looking for case studies or biographies or interviews or statistics or so on. Depending upon the nature of subject also, you can do your search queries. For example, this screen tells you the number of books on statistics from United States. This screen tells you the number of books that are published on statistics by United States. So you can search by region, books published by a particular country or from a particular region, or even you can search for resources which are pertaining to a particular period of time history also. For example, I want books from 21st century on history. I can use this particular search option. Okay? So these are the 21st century resources on history. Similarly, you can explore different channels which are available. They have created channels in the sense on a particular topic where all the relevant information can be added, and even you can add your own favorite list of items to the existing channel, or you can even create your new channel as well. So all ready-made channels are available, and if you want to create your new channel, and go and click on this button, add channels here, and then select your topic. For example, I have selected computers, and once you select computers, a new channel is created. You see here, they are suggesting these are the resources that can be added to my channel. For example, if I want to add this particular book, in the fifth book, this particular book, I click it, and it will ask you whether you want to view the book or explore related channels. That means what are the other channels this book is available. So when I click on explore related channels, you can see the same book is already available in a channel named programming, and it is also available in another channel named computer programming. So this is where we can explore the related channel pertaining to our channel. So if I click on view, similarly if I click on view record, the second option, you can see the bibliographical details about this ebook as well as similar items also. So they also help you with search tips, like how you can make use of advanced search and what are the different search operators that can be applied while searching, and they give a demo on these also. So these are the different types of search operators, like how to conduct wildcard searches, proximity searches, Boolean searches, and so on. For example, if you want to conduct a proximity search, let's say you want to search for a document that contains both the keywords economics and themes, but there should be difference of 10 words between economics and themes. So these kind of proximity searches, range searches, and all these can be conducted using these advanced search operators. When you are searching, if you click on this particular image icon of NLIST, you will get an option to know in what are all the languages NLIST has got its content. So let me click that. You see, for example, I would like to know how many Hindi books are available in NLIST collection. So just click on Hindi. So when I just click on this Hindi, you see, I got around 81 Hindi language books in Hindi language. Similarly, this is a login option for members, which appears only when you search and get some results. It appears in the top right hand corner. Here you can log in and access the resources. And this is the language option where you can change the interface. You can change the interface to Hindi or Bangla language according to your requirement. You can see when I click the Hindi, you can see the interface is now changed to Hindi language. Even in the home page, they have a search box. The home page, they have a search box in the center. For example, I tried COVID-19 and I got around 2,000 results using 2,000 results, and using all these filters, I can narrow down and refine my search results according to my requirements. So when you want to get into NLIST, either you can log in as a member and search for information, or search for something, and once you want to download or access the full text, then that particular publisher will ask you to log in as a member and access the full text resources. So these are the two ways of accessing NLIST resources. So once again, to summarize, these are the options we have discussed so far. I have briefed about the functionalities of all these menus, all these icons. So these are the things we have discussed about NLIST e-resources. So I am rushing up because I need to talk about NDLI also. So pardon me, please pardon me for that. So now let's talk about NDLI, which is known as the National Digital Library of India. What is NDLI? NDLI is an integration of digital libraries across India. It contains vast type of resources catering to the needs of different types of learners like school students, college students, teachers, library professionals, lifelong learners, and so on. They have a platform which contains contents in many languages, many interfaces, and they provide a single window search facility to access 4.8 crores of documents. Yes, you got me right, 4.8 crores of documents. Who can be benefited? As I mentioned, NDLI is designed to benefit all kinds of learners, irrespective of their age, irrespective of their educational background, and so on. So what do they have at NDLI actually? So please remember one thing, NDLI has only the metadata or the bibliographical details about the contents. They don't have the original full text information. They have only the metadata such as title of the book, name of the author, name of the publisher, edition details, year of publication, ISBN details, international standard book number, and so on. So once you click this resource, you will be taken to the publisher's website directly where you can get the full text. So NDLI contains these kinds of contents which are born digital and which is a digital surrogate of physical objects. So what do you mean by digital surrogate of a physical object? That is nothing but it is a digital reproduction of a physical object and the metadata of a digital metadata of physical objects. So these are the contents they have at NDLI. So who is giving all these contents actually? 4.8 crores of documents in NDLI have been provided by more than 250 contributors. So they provide all their digital content to NDLI that can be used by the learners. So starting from Bharathidasan University, we have all the IITs, IIMs, and also we have DOHS, Directory of Open Access Journals, Subjanga e-thesis repository, Microsoft Data, and Springer, IEEE, and so on. So all these institutions have signed the kind of MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, with the NDLI to share their digital content to NDLI with NDLI. So these are the subject-wise categorization of 4.8 crores of documents that are available in NDLI. So we got more than 1 crores of items from technology. We have other disciplines, namely social sciences, natural sciences, languages. So by far we have materials from almost all kinds of areas and all kinds of disciplines. So these are the top 20 contributors of NDLI. The maximum contribution is from World eBook Library, which contributes around 77 lakhs of documents, and CiteSeer with 52 lakhs, PubMed with 38 lakhs of documents, and Paperity. I want to tell you about Paperity. Paperity is the first multidisciplinary open access aggregator of the world. Actually, they are the first multidisciplinary open access aggregator. They provide around 16 lakhs of documents to NDLI. So this table summarizes the top 20 contributors of NDLI. So what kind of learning resources they have in NDLI actually? We have articles, books, reports, law acts, law judgments, thesis, historical records, simulations, audio resources, and video lectures. So all these kinds of resources are available in NDLI. So NDLI provides you content in these 5 categories. Any resource which is included in NDLI falls into one of these 5 categories. The first one is open category. Open in the sense 2.7 crores of documents are for free. You can go to NDLI, search, browse, and download all these 2.7 crores of documents for free. Yes. Similarly, NDLI provides 77 lakhs of documents in full text form only for those users who are registered as a user of NDLI, this third category. who have registered as a user of NDLI, authorized users can download these 77 lakhs of documents from NDLI. Apart from that, there are 95 lakhs of what is a subscriber resources, which means you will get full text of these resources only when they are subscribed by your individual institution. In limited, you can get only a few pages of the documents where you have to get permission from the appropriate vendor to access the full text. In the case of authorized, unless otherwise the publisher gives the authorization, you will not be able to download the full text, but you can always see the documents at the metadata or at the abstract level. So as I mentioned earlier, it is meant for everybody, such as school, college, professionals, academics, researchers, entrepreneurs, and lifelong learners. It is for all, and anyone can make use of this platform. So now let's move on to the practical aspects of NDLI. Let me show you practically. I just go to Google and type NDLI and click on this first search query, the link ndl.itkgp.ac.in. When I click on it, it will take me to the home page of NDLI. So this is the home page. So NDLI is being funded by MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource Development, and it is being administered by IIT Kharagpur, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. So this is the home page of NDLI. Here they talk about study at home resources. So when I scroll down, you will have COVID-19 research repository, and then they have featured collections as well. When I scroll down again at the bottom of the page, they have other kinds of facilities like about NDLI, FAQs, frequently asked questions, and so on. So when I click that about, here you can see they provide information about NDLI and their sponsoring agency, about MHRD as well. So here these are the options which are available. You can see here you got around 4.8 crores of resources in the common search box. You can access it using the common search box. And in the right hand side, we have language and login buttons. And in the left hand, 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 Can I continue, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Sorry.
Thank you. So on the right hand side, we have a language and login button. Where on the left hand side, we have browser search button. So before going into this, I want to show you what is available on the home page actually. So as I said earlier, home page has 3 different collections. The first one is study at home, COVID-19 research repository, and the third one is featured collection. So COVID-19 research repository is meant for all the scholarly publications such as journals, conferences, data sets, documents, and videos related to COVID-19, which I will not go into detail. So I will discuss about the other 2 collections, study at home and featured collections in detail. In study at home, they got special collections for school children of all grades, for CBSE students, and for others like engineering students, science, humanities, literature, law, and management. So let's see this one by one in detail. So in the home page, on the top right hand side, you can choose the language according to your convenience. The interface will be changed accordingly. For example, if you select, if I select Tamil, you can see the interface is changed in Tamil language. If you click login, you can enter your login credentials, that is the email and password. Then it will ask you to enter the captcha code, and after entering it, you can access the resources. If you don't have membership, you can register yourself as a member by clicking on the register icon. Many of you might have registered through your institution. If not, you can register individually also. Individual registration is possible in NDLI. Okay, fine. So when you are registering individually, you have to fill out your demographic details. That is a routine protocol which will be followed by a confirmation link to your email, and upon activating the link, you are good to go. You can log in using your credentials. So let me show you one by one the first study at home collection. First, we are going to look at the resource that is available for school students, the study at home collection. So if you go here, You will get resources like video lectures, JEE preparation materials, simulation activities, self-assessments, and various study materials like books, question papers, solutions from CBSE, NCERT, and other state boards, and books for general readings and so on. So these are the resources which are available for school students to study at home collection. So for the first one is video lectures, where you can get access to all these video lectures. For example, I just click exam fair video lecture. When I click this exam fair video lectures, I can decide which kind of video lecture we want for which class. Let it be for class 6 or class 7 or class 8, so on. So I click a particular class 8, and I select any maths subject. I select mathematics subject, and I would like to get videos on practical geometry. I like to get videos on practical geometry. See, I select topic, and you can see the video running over here. So the topic gives you two options. One is content here on the metadata. So if I click on the metadata, you can see the bibliographical details about this video. What do you mean by bibliographical details? Actually, as I said earlier, it is nothing but the abstract details of publication, metadata of publication, such as name of the publication, title of the publication, name of the author, edition, publisher, etc. These overall details is called as bibliographical details. For example, if I want to get something on NEET physics, I click on NEET physics, I can select any topic, or even English grammar, topics like direct and indirect speech. And all these you can select according to your requirements. The second one is JEE preparation materials. This is for aspirants who are preparing for joint entrance examination. They can get all the materials pertaining to JEE here. For example, I selected JEE Advanced 2018 question paper. You can go and download this question paper also. So you can also get lots of simulation activities, self-assessment, and study materials from NDLI. For example, I clicked the one and got around 18,213 items, and I click this particular item, scale, drawing, and person. The content appears here. Not only that, you can interact with the content. You can annotate with the content. You see, these green colored icons make you interact with the content. Instead of just reading, you can interact with the content. Let me show you how to do that. If you click any one of these 3 icons, they will ask you to sign in. That means this particular resource is provided by an agency named CK12, and using your email ID, you can register yourself. And once you are registered, you can start annotating or highlighting whatever text you feel important for your study, and you can also add a note by naming the annotation. For example, I selected this keyword unique triangle, and I added a descriptive note about it. And whenever I come back, that note will be saved, and I can access that note. It's like an important point. The students taking notes of important points. This way, you can interact and annotate with the content. And similarly, when you click this brain icon, which is in the last row, which is the last menu, you'll get a worksheet. So based on what you have studied in this particular page, you can download the worksheet and try the worksheet for self-assessment. So you can either download or you can either download in PDF or HTML format. And if you click PDF, they will ask whether you want the worksheet with the answers or without answers. So I selected without answers. So I want to try it out personally and check the answers. So I selected no and click to download. Now you see the particular worksheet will be generated and it will be sent to your registered email ID. So these kind of interactive activities can be carried out in NDLI. The content interaction annotation with contents is very much possible in NDLI. So when you come to this top leftmost corner below the NDLI icon, the name of the resource along with the agency, CK12 Interactive Middle School Maths 7 for CCSS, and you will get the table of contents of this resource here. Not only that, you can share this contents using social media tools like tweets, Twitter, and Facebook options. So next one is the books, question papers, and solution. You can get all state government books, There is Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, and so on. All state code books can be downloaded here. For example, I click on Tamil Nadu e-books. state board e-books, it gives you access to all the classes, and I want only class 10, and I select biology chapter life process chapter number 6. See, the resource is visible and you can download this particular chapter. The last one is for general reading. You see, when I click this, there are 92 storybooks available, which are sponsored by NBT, National Book Trust. You can choose the book and download the entire book according to the requirement. So this is about school collection, school collection in study at home collection. So next we are going to discuss about CBSE exam preparatory in the same study at home collection. This resource is particularly meant for aspirants who are preparing for 10th and 12th standard CBSE exams, Central Board of Secondary Education exams. You can click on 10th or 12th, whatever it is, no problem. You can see the list of source providers of these materials. There are government bodies like CBSE board website, DOE website, NCERT website, and so on. And you can also get materials of Kendriya Vidyalayas, non-government organizations such as BYJU'S and other agencies as well. You can also refine the results by the types of contents, like what do you mean by types of contents, like audio contents, or only to book format, or only notes, or only PPT slides, presentation slides, or only question papers, and so on. You can also search by subjects, and also you can select the subject in which you want to get the materials also, and you can get the materials by different sources like BYJU'S, CBSE or NCERT, and so on according to the requirement. You can select by language also. For example, I want the materials only in Hindi or Sanskrit. I can search by the available languages also. So these are the subjects. You can search resources. You can search resources by content and subject. In this way, you can search for both 10th standard and 12th standard CBSE material in NDLI. So now we are going to discuss about subject-wise collection. We are still in the study at home main collection. The sub-collection is subject-wise collection. So many subject collections are available, as I mentioned earlier. So if you go here and search for science collections, you can see all the sub-collections within the science collection is available. So you can select any one subject. For example, I selected computer science. It gives you further option where you can select according to your requirement, or we can go to a separate collection, biology, biotechnology and biology. All the resources related to biology and biotechnology are listed, and we can select any one according to our requirement. For example, I selected cell mechanics lesson. I selected a lesson called cell mechanics. The contents can be seen here. Similarly, in humanities, they provide contents for all these subjects. And in economics, they provide video lectures and materials contributed by faculty members also. And then in literature, you get materials in all these areas, namely English literature, Hindi literature, learning Sanskrit, learning Urdu, and literary works in English. For example, if I want to get something in English literature, I click it here. You can see an interesting source from the second last row, a source called LibriVox. LibriVox is a free audio book. It gives you audio content to the learners, and if I click this particular source, LibriVox, I get some audio content related to English literature. You can choose the chapter and play the audio, or even if you want to download the audio, you can click the download option. The audio of entire chapter will be downloaded. So similarly, literary works in English are also available. For example, I tried Mark Twain, and I got around 170 results. So this is about subject-wise collection. So next we are going to the second collection, which is named as featured collections. So every day they talk about what is the importance of today, what is special about today. So these kind of aspects they talk about. Here they list about the talks and webinars which are conducted by NDLI. All those presentations, all those PPT slides, all those videos are available in this particular collection where you can access and download the same. The another important aspect of NDLI is the browse option. The browse option is available in the top leftmost side of the home page. You can browse these 4.8 crores of documents under these four broad categories, namely documents by type, by subject, by source, and by learning resource. Let's see this one by one. So I want to browse the entire collection by its type. What do you mean by type actually? There are different types of contents like text, video, image, audio, presentations, simulations, application, animation. So these are the different types of contents that are available. All those things can be searched for in NDLI. So you see here, these are the content types, and we have got 4 crores of textual contents, 4 lakhs of video contents, 4 lakhs of image contents, 2 lakhs of audio contents, 1.7 lakhs of presentation, etc. So these are the different contents available in NDLI as on July 10th. So now the content will be updated. Every day the content is updating. So when you search for text, I got around 4.7 crores of items. And it is difficult for me to go and look at all these 4.7 crores of records, right? So what will I do? I will make use of these filters, which is in the green color on the left-hand side. So you can see there are 10 filters which are available in NDLI. So these are the 10 filters. Let us see these one by one. So first is access restrictions. As I told you earlier, there are 5 kinds of access restrictions: open, subscribed, NDLI, limited, and authorized. I explained you in the presentation, in the earlier presentation itself. So I can refine my search based on these access restrictions, either using any one or combining open as well as NDLI. I can combine 2 fields and search simultaneously as well. And again, I can search for contents based on a particular author, or only to a particular group of subjects, or only to materials relevant to a particular source or particular degree. What do you say? For example, I want to get materials related to PhD, Doctor of Philosophy, or Masters of Science, MSc, or Bachelor of Technology, or LLB. So I can decide which degree I am searching for information. I can refine accordingly. And we can even refine search based on the level of difficulty, like contents which are very easy, which are medium, and which are difficult. I want easy contents, means I can refine only for easy contents. So like this I can do. Difficulty level can also be used as a filter for searching materials in NDLI. So then you have, you can search materials by educational level. For example, I want to search materials for UG and PG only, or for class 10 and 12 only. So you can make use of different file formats also, whether you want content in PDF format, or Word format, or text format, or or Excel format, or depending upon your requirement, you can do it. And similarly, you can search according to the languages also, on a particular language. So you can search materials by the learning resource type also, whether you want to search by books only, or browsers, or audio resources. So here you can go and search by sources. For example, I want the materials only of Bangalore University, or I want the materials only of CSIR labs, or of IIT Madras. So this way I can make use of these filters for refining my search results in order to get relevant results pertaining to my search query. So out of these 4.7 crores of documents, what I did was I restricted to educational level, which I selected only UG and PG resources. Now you see 4.7 crores of documents have come down to 2.6 crores of documents. Again, I go to difficulty level and select I want only medium, not difficult, not easy, only medium level contents. Now the result has become only 70 tags. Let me again refine by specific file format where I restricted only to PDF. I want only PDF resources. Now you can see there is only 4 lakh contents are available. Again, I go to subject category, refine only to a particular subject called computer science. Now the result has come down to 3.8 lakhs. And I refine the content by a particular language called English. I want the contents in computer science subject only in English language, and I got around a similar set of results, 3.85. And now I am going to learning my resource type. I select only article. Now you see I got around 3.84. And then I want material from a particular source. So I selected PubMed. I want the materials from particular source. So I selected PubMed. Now you see the result is just 4083. Now I want materials from a particular author. The author is named as Beat. Now I have only 12 results. So this is how I have narrowed down my search from 4.7 crores of documents to just 12 results. See, I got a material from a particular author, from a particular subject, that is a particular medium, in a particular language, in a specific source. So these many results are being employed by me to get relevant results. So while searching, you have to keep one thing in mind, that you have to be more specific instead of being general to obtain relevant results. So it will help you not only get results, but also saves your valuable time as well. So once you got the information you need, you click on that particular item, you will get a screen like this. You can click the open content in new tab, you will get this content. And you can click download and get the content in your system. So that's all about browsing by content. Now let me tell you about how to browse by subject actually. So NDLI provides you with three-layered searching tool. You can search for a particular subject by first level, second level, then third level. For example, my first level of subject would be computer science. In computer science, I want to search something about hardware. That is my second level. And in hardware, I want to search something about printer. See, these three-layered structured searching is possible in NDLI. Let me show you an example. For example, in the first level, I try for literature and rhetoric at the first level, American literature in English at the second level, and then American fiction in English at the third level. So here you see, my focus is, I want something on literature, and I want something on American literature in English, and finally I want something on American fiction in English at the third level. So in this way, using three-layered structure, you can refine your subject search. Now there are 70,000 results, which can be further refined by applying these filters as I mentioned earlier. So I am using author filter. I selected only Mark Twain. I got around 408 results. So this is about browsing by subject using three-layered filter structure. The third option is browsing by source. As I mentioned earlier, more than 250 organizations are contributing to the contents of NDLI. So you can search for contents from a particular organization. See, these are the organizations that are providing contents. Here from Spoken Tutorial, NPTEL, NCERT, South Asian Archives, OECD libraries, and so on. So using this icon, you can go back and go forward according to your requirement. Using this icon, you can move forward or backward. So here, you can search for contents from a particular organization. You see here, I typed just a CSIR and I got all the CSIR institutes. Or I can search for a particular institution. Let me take Pondicherry University, where I can search for digital content from this particular university. So when I click that, you see, I got around 727 results. Once again, I can go and make use of these filters, which is on the left-hand side, and narrow down according to my requirement. For example, if I want to get only the details of patents from this institution, so I refined accordingly, and I got only one result. So these kind of filters can be used to refine your search results to get and obtain relevant search results pertaining to a search query. So the next is browsing by learning resource type. Using this option, you can refine by what kind of learning resource you want to refer. For example, whether you want audiobooks or whether you want photographs or whether you want case studies. So what kind of learning resource you want from NDLI? You can browse by the learning resource type using this option. So for example, I tried IB technology, which is meant for class 11 and 12, and I want to have the material in English language, and I want to get it from a particular organization called Spoken Tutorial, and I got around, 719 results. So when I click on any one result, it will take you to the publisher's website. From there, you can download the content. So next is the search option and the search box. Either you can make use of the search option in top of the home page here, or you can make use of the search box available in the center of the home page. You can search either by English, Hindi, or Bangla language. So I tried something on what is a Quit India movement, and I clicked the search. I got around 54,829 records as my results. So I don't want these many results. So I am going to refine my results using these filters as I mentioned earlier. So for example, I want only PDF materials, that too from history and geography. So I got around 2,102 results. So when I use these two filters, the result have come down from 54,829 to 2,012. Even you can make use of other searching tools also. What I did was, I used the phrase search option. What is phrase search? I just typed my search query. With the double quotation, you get only 115 results. So this way also you can make use of search other search tools also. So apart from that, near the search box, there is a red colored mirror, search mirror, which can be used to carry out advanced search option. So let me click this icon. You will get this advanced search option. For example, I want to search for Python in the field, in the title field, or author, or on a specific source in a specific language, that too in a specific learning type. So I want Python to appear in a title field. I want to appear from a particular source called Directory of Open Access Journals, DOAJ, and I want to have the material meant for UG and PG only, and I want to have the material only in English language, and I want only articles. See, in a single advanced search, you can make use of all these filters so that you can get relevant results pertaining to a query. So you will get, after employing all these filters, you get around 260 results, and even these 260 results can be further filtered using the filter option which is available on the left hand side. So this is all about NDLI and the searching techniques and its resources and browsing options and the contents available, etc. So what are the other things you need to know about NDLI? NDLI has also launched a mobile app which can be downloaded via Play Store and installed in your smartphones. Whatever I discussed regarding NDLI so far. Here you can give your feedback about this subject or particular content also, you can give your feedback. And there is a video in the website where you can watch to get an overview about what is NDLI and so on. And the contact information of NDLI is also available here. See, I told you about NLIST resources and also about NDLI resources. So whether you are taking resources from NLIST or NDLI or from any other platform, whatever it may be, you just go, search, get some documents and you use them. See, once you use them, please understand, whenever you are referring to others' material, whenever you are taking some content from others, you have to acknowledge it properly. Yes, I have taken this particular piece of information from this particular resource or from a particular article. You should be able to acknowledge it, give proper credit to them. So how to acknowledge? You have to acknowledge them in two different ways. One is using in-text citations and another is in the form of references, which is usually listed at the end of the manuscript. So how to prepare in-text citation? It depends upon the style, what kind of style you are using. So whether you are using APA style or Chicago style or MLA style, and there are more than 9,000 styles. Whatever style you are using, you have to prepare in-text citations and references accordingly. So this is an example of in-text citation. Here you see entry element of the author along with the year. This is called as author date system. See this text. I have given in-text citation for this particular text. That means I have taken the sentence or rephrased the sentence without changing the context of the meaning of this sentence from these sources. That is the meaning of this in-text citation. Similarly, whatever we have cited in this text, we have to provide a detailed source of references, that too at the end of the manuscript. So now there are many softwares which are available for preparing references and citations. Those softwares are called as reference management systems. So some of the commonly used reference management systems are Mendeley, Zotero, and EndNote. Mendeley and Zotero are free, whereas EndNote is a subscription based. So let us know, we have come to the concluding part of the session. Let us know these many resources are available, and after knowing the availability of all these resources, you have to make use of these resources. And after using these resources, we have to properly acknowledge the original source of these resources, and then you have to share information about the sources to your peer groups. So finally, you need to understand that your institution is spending so much amount for these e-resources. So as a learners, you please make use of these resources to the maximum effect and promote their usage among your peer group. So with this, I conclude my presentation. Once again, I thank the organizers for this wonderful opportunity and thank the participants for listening to the presentation. And now I hand over the session to the organizers. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very informative session, sir. So now we will pass on to the question answer session, sir. Participants, if you have any queries, please put it in the chat box. Sir, Abu sir, may I read the question, sir?
Sure.
Yes, sir. Sir, one question from Mrs. Lalita. How to get the details regarding the rules and regulations of government and other aspects with respect to packed drinking water?
Packed drinking water. Fine. Okay. This is actually out of syllabus. This is a general question, right? Okay. Oh, there are lots of there are lots of fake and anonymous information or what is sharing. So, in terms of packed drinking water, I suggest you to refer certain government websites regarding to health and information center. So, don't refer any Google search or something. There are specific websites. I forgot the URL of websites, but I have the list of official government websites, and I will share those websites if they need it, because there are lots of standards. There are lots of standards for different features. So BSA has given certain standards for packed drinking water, and I forgot the URL actually. There is a specific URL for government website. So I will share it. Let them send me a query to my mail. I will share it. Okay, because I have to now retrieve it from another source.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Then. So explain about in-text citation, sir.
In-text citation, okay, yes, fine. So as in-text citation is nothing but, before getting into in-text citation, you must understand what is citation and what is reference. Citation is nothing but you give credit to whatever source you have taken from others. So how do you acknowledge it? I have taken the source from others. So for that, I have to give in-text citation and references. In-text citation is nothing but when you are writing a paragraph, when you are writing an article, when you are writing a journal article, you write something in the introduction section, right? When you write something in the introduction section, let me say you are writing a sentence in the introduction section. After writing a sentence, unless that sentence is your own or it is a common knowledge, you have to provide source for that particular sentence. I'm saying that sentence, after that sentence, you give citations in the form of author and date. That is called as in-text citation. I hope I have answered your question.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So explain something about EndNote, sir. EndNote software, sir.
EndNote. Okay. EndNote is what you say. It is a reference management software. It is similar to Mendeley or Zotero or other Paperly or something. So EndNote is not free actually. It is subscription-based software. Automatically, if I want to show you about EndNote, I have to give you a separate tutorial session actually. Then only I can explain the overall features of EndNote. What it does is, let me tell you in a simple and straight way, what EndNote does is, instead of preparing this in-text citation and references manually, because preparing references manually is not an easy job. It is a tedious job. So what EndNote does is, within a single click, automatically you will get references and in-text citation. But there are lots of procedures to do that. So we need a separate practical session for reference management to show how EndNote or how Mendeley or Zotero works. Then only you will be able to get a clear idea. The concept of EndNote is to manage citations and references easily for researchers.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Any other similar free software, sir? You said that.
Mendeley is good actually.
Oh, okay, sir.
Mendeley is very good. Zotero and Mendeley are very good actually. They are free. EndNote is subscription based. Mendeley and Zotero are very free actually.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Dear participants, if you have any other questions, is any core e-resources of India to academic perspective, sir?
Core e-resources of India. It depends upon what kind of, what do you say? It depends upon what kind of resource you are looking for. For example, if you are looking for online e-courses, you can opt for NPTEL, SWAYAM. They are good actually. They are too good. If you want to learn as what do you say, only to enhance your knowledge, if you don't want certificate or something, only for knowledge perspective, NPTEL and SWAYAM courses are very good actually. Or if you want, I am talking about free only. So there are subscribed, Influnet, eSource, Zindu, these are very good. But these are subscribed based. And even in this Influnet NLIST, there are some open access resources. There are some open access. There are quality open access resources like DOAJ, DOAB, PDF Drive, and LibGenesis. These kind of resources you can make use of. These are authenticated open access resources.
Hello. Am I audible, sir?
PhD thesis so that you can get the full text. It is for free only actually. And similarly, South Gangotri is there. There is a project initiated by University of Mysore. The difference between South Ganga and South Gangotri is South Ganga is a pure research database, or South Gangotri is a research in progress database. For example, you are a teacher. If a scholar is planning to register a PhD and you are selecting topic, you can go and search in South Gangotri, see that whether the same topic has been listed in Gangotri, so that duplication may be avoided. So these kind of resources you are there, and I have compiled a directory of open access resources, and I will share this presentation with the coordinator, and I will inform the coordinator organizer to share the PPT with all the participants as well. I have compiled a directory of complete open access resources like ebooks, free open access ebooks, free open access e-journals, free open access educational websites, free open access thesis, etc. So I will give my presentation to the organizers, and they will share it with you.
Okay, so thank you, sir. Now it is time for vote of thanks. Sendil sir. So now I request Dr. D. Sendil Kumar, Assistant Professor of History and IQAC member, to deliver vote of thanks.
Very good afternoon to all. I am Dr. D. Sendil Kumar, Assistant Professor of History, the webinar organized by Periyar E.V.R. College, Trichy. It is our duty to express the word of gratitude to God, who presents and guidance made this program a great success. First of all, I would like to record my sincere thanks to our expert Dr. J. Subandima. Your valuable presence, contribution, and continuous encouragement have given a new hope to our academic endeavor. Thank you. I express my profound gratitude to the resource person of this program, Dr. A.S. Abu, Assistant Professor, Department of Agriculture and Information Science, Central University of Punjab. He made available and sharing his more knowledge on the topic, NLIST and the Digital Library of India. Thank you, sir. Once again, thank you very much, sir. Next. I express my sincere thanks to webinar convener Dr. Parthasarathy, librarian, Periyar E.V.R. College, Trichy, and another convener Dr. P. Senthil Kumar, Assistant Professor of Statistics, and the IQAC Coordinator, E.V.R. College, Trichy, for the support and the coordination to make this program a grand success. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to thank the webinar organizing secretary. Thank you very much. I once again to one and all person here. Thank you. Sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Dear participants, we have a feedback link in the chat box. You fill up the feedback link and get the certificate. Thank you, one and all. Thank you all for your kind cooperation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Abu. And dear participants, once again, thanks from College Librarian Dr. Parthasarathi, E.V.R. College. Thanks, participants, and thanks for your valuable supports. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.